I'm from Boston, Massachusetts, and you don't mess with me because I'm wicked awesome. Wicked awesome. Boston. Hi guys, so today I'm going to be doing a video about Boston, Massachusetts. I apologize, I'm a little tired. The bag's though. And my hair's a little messy, you know, wearing a sweatshirt and like alright, so that's a little better. There we go, representing Massachusetts people, here we go. Now that we're all in our Massachusetts attire, I'm going to be asking questions to Massachusetts that all you other state people may be asking us. Okay, Massachusetts. Massachusetts people, why do we spell everything incorrectly? Worcester, Taunton, Haverhill, Leicester. Why do we have names that we can't even pronounce? Like Taunton? Like there's a T in there that we don't pronounce. Like it should be Taunton or something like that. But we don't pronounce the T. Or like Worcester, like we don't say the R. We say Worcester. Leicester, we don't say the R. Haverhill, like where the frick is the R? We can't pronounce R's. Thank God there's no R in Massachusetts or else we won't be able to say our own state. Okay, how come in Massachusetts there's fire hydrants like in every single town like different colored? Why can't they all be red? If I was like in a different town, I was like, shit, there's a fire going on. We need the fire truck to come here. If there was a yellow fire hydrant, I just wouldn't see it. Can it please be red? Red is symbolic of everything. Like red is like stop, bad, not good, exit sign, emergency exits, stop signs are red, ambulances are red, fire trucks are red, gang signs. Why can't a fire hydrant be red? I need that to be red so that I know that means fire, like red to red. Like Massachusetts people, let's get it together here. But that's annoying. Why is our state sandwich a fluffernutter? Like, is that the best we can do? Like, seriously? It's a fluffernutter. Like, do other states not eat that? You were annoying if you had jelly on your sandwich. Like, you need to have peanut butter and fluff on your sandwich, okay? Like a fluffernutter, really? That's our state sandwich. We're cool. That's us. Massachusetts, come live here. On the other topic of food, why do we dip our pizza in ranch dressing? Tastes good. I don't know why, but it does. So why are you other states like making fun of us? Like, have you tried ranch in pizza? Like, I mean, somebody was just like drunk one night. Like, oh, I'm gonna drench my pizza in ranch dressing, and then it tasted freaking good. And then everybody else at the bar was like, oh, I'm gonna do that. And then they all started doing it. And then the bartender was like, yeah, I'm recording this. And then it became a state thing to dip your pizza in ranch dressing. Like, that's just how it became. I am so freaking tired right now. Like, I can't even think. Okay. Why did you motherfuckers make up shit about the House of Seven Gables? Literally, the story of the House of Seven Gables. Some person went around and was like, we need to find this House of Seven Gables because in Salem, Massachusetts, like, we need to find this because this is an iconic place and we need to label everything around Massachusetts. So let's do this. Let's find the House of Seven Gables. So they got a little party and brought everybody around Salem and was like looking for the House of Gables, but there was no house with 7 gables. So like, they were like, oh, shit. Okay, so there's one with 6, so we're just gonna put a random gable on that house, and then we're gonna call it the House of 7 Gables. No, you can't do that. The person who wrote that book, I don't know his name because I didn't read it, but I know about the book. They didn't write it on an actual thing. They just decided to be creative and write it themselves. It wasn't actually real. That's like searching every single house for like the Narnia wardrobe and then just like go in it and like knock on the door and be like, oh shit, this isn't the Narnia one, let's go to this guy's house. Oh, you have one? Okay, let's knock on that one. Oh no, it doesn't go to Narnia. That book was not written on a realistic thing. You can't just put another gable on a house. Voting, right? How come Massachusetts does not count more? We are a small state and all the presidents want like, oh, Texas and like all the big states like Washington and Pennsylvania and all the big states, but Nobody cares about Massachusetts because literally, like, this is Texas and this is Massachusetts. Like, nobody freaking cares about Massachusetts. Like, you could put like 50 million Massachusetts in Texas. Not kidding. And so the president's like, oh, I want this state, not this state, because who cares about this little tiny state? Like, nobody cares. I don't want you to vote for me because, like, I don't care. And the problem with that is I find we, people, were the first state, and people came across the ocean and landed on Massachusetts, and Washington, like, walked all over this place. So we should be, he created the presidential system, and we should freaking be, like, up on the ranks. Like, if Massachusetts votes for you, like, you'll win. Like, literally, that should be it. Because it's so frustrating that we don't count as vote. Like, nobody wants Massachusetts because we're so small. And, like, poor Delaware, like, nobody wants Delaware. Like, who wants Delaware or Rhode Island? Like, we just, sorry, like, we're small. Like, it's, small sometimes means big, you know? Bowling, okay? Bowling. Here in Massachusetts, we have, like, candlepin bowling, so it's, like, those skinny-ass, like, pins that, like, just are, like, flat on the top, and it's just, like, a skinny pin, and the balls are, like, this big. Like, that's not bowling, I'm sorry. Like, I want to go to freaking pins where it's, like, an hourglass, like, a cool-looking bowling pin with a giant-ass bowling pin that I can't even pick up because it's so freaking big. I don't want to have stupid bowling in Massachusetts. That's freaking annoying. Like, can you stop? Jeez, like, seriously. I am not a masshole. When people call Massachusettsians massholes, they are talking about the townspeople because the townspeople are freaking annoying. I kid you not. Somebody was collecting rainwater for their garden because there was a water ban, and they were collecting it with big buckets. They were just collecting the rainwater so they could have it on their garden because we weren't allowed to use our hoses. The town was like, oh, that's our water. You need to pay taxes to collect that. Motherfucker, it's from the sky. Like, you own the sky now? Oh, you own when it rains. So that rainwater, oh, that you want that money? Okay, thanks. So you cannot take the sky. Like, sorry. Trying to tax people for collecting rainwater. No, not yours. So when you think that Massachusettsians are massholes, just point it to the townspeople and to the state because the people are just like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, seriously. I'm wicked hungry. I'm wicked sad. I'm wicked thirsty. I'm wicked weird. I'm wicked tired. I'm wicked fat. Ugh. Wicked. I'm wicked angry. It's time for me to go now. Alright. Thanks for watching Questions of Massachusetts. I'm from Boston and I'll see you later. Peace out.